Alright, I'm in the Renault Clio at Daytona Road in Production Car Challenge. I expect to be pretty bad. I still do not know how to be consistent on the brakes in these, so horrid feeling I'm just going to be driving around with the Mazda as if I'm in top split. These cars are definitely faster than the Mazdas down the straights, and should be faster in the corners, but yeah, I'm not very good. So that could be interesting. I need to pull up my calculator and see how much fuel I need for the race. So 0.55 times 12 laps is 6.6 litres, I think. So 6.6 gallons. In fact, not litres, gallons. 6.6 gallons.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Force feedback stopped working again for some reason. This is slightly concerning. So it wasn't working when I first joined the session. So I unplugged my wheel and put it back in again. At which point it was working. And then I just went AFK for 5 minutes and it wasn't working again. So don't know what's going on with it. Hope I'm not having issues with my cable or something. That would be yes, something's not quite right. Let's try the USB port. Ah, this is a good start. See if it actually keeps working.
God damn it.
Like Peter's saying, it's setting up a wheel, which is not ideal, but I suppose I'm putting a different port. So
Radio check.
Honk out to me when I'm driving.
Loud and clear. Thanks.
If it's going to cause an issue, it's better it does it in a road course race that I don't care as much about, rather than on an oval session. I've had quite a lot of medical expenses lately with poorly pets, so having to spend 200 odd quid on a new wheel would not be ideal. Trusty Master TMX has been doing me good service for the entire time I've had iRacing. At some point it's gonna age is going to catch up with it, but
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the right.
A lot looser than when I was practicing in the daytime a few days ago.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Definitely find these a lot more challenging to drive than the Jettas were. Hopefully not in top split, because then I might have more of a chance of not being in the way of fast guys in Masters.
You got a slow car on the right.
I've spent half the time just trying to keep out the way from in top split. Just to not ruin people's races in a different class of car. See how easy it is to just lock the fronts up.
Nice Jammer, good race for the race.
Shame we don't have better controls for the brake bias, really. There is a rear brake pressure option, but it doesn't stop it just locking the fronts up all the time. It's taking an awful long time to load. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm in second split and I'm car number 2. So it's bad in terms of risk versus potential reward. So I can easily lose a lot of iRacing if I don't finish high up, but on the other hand, hopefully just not screw over the Masters race badly. A rolling start to try and drag the brakes a little bit before the start to get rid of the squeaking, because I believe, although I'm not sure that they are, iRacing simulation does now include brakes being more likely to lock up when they're cold. So if we can get rid of the squeaking, the better. Still doing it even after a couple of corners, hard braking. Right. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Clios. It's kind of like being in the Jettas in that respect. There's not been very many of us, but unlike being in the Jettas, well, that's not enough fuel to get around to do 2 laps. Unlike being in the Jettas, we're actually supposed to be faster than the Mazdas, so let's do that. I'll change it back after the qualifying's finished. So we've got 2.7, 2.5k, 2k, 1.8, 1.7, 1.7. So not a very high strength of field, but people have actually got more experience of driving front-wheel drive cars than me. Probably will have an advantage. There is a faster player in this series, so get wrecked early on, can go back out and finish up the race for safety racing or whatever. So we'll be doing if that happens. So qualifying's not going to matter all that much with only like 6 of us. Just treat it a bit of a practice session really. Set a time, but I'll make the first lapper bank a lap. Just remember not to downshift early, just makes locking the rears even more likely. So locking the front's even more likely. Got 6 minutes, plenty of time. And 2 laps. So I am not very good through here. Yeah, so much looser when I was practicing. I should check after this that I did indeed reset this. So I was playing around driving these on oval the weekend. I did try some setup changes. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I push the button, see what would happen.
Green flag, green flag.
Just need to make sure I reverted all that.
Here comes your first time lap.
I think it's catching people out in these is how early you have to shift. I reckon shifting while the second orange light is on is the best time. A lot of people are taking the race right into the red before shifting. I think you give up a lot of time doing that.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Fairly easy through here. Got a 1x and discount my lap. That's slow. But it's legal, which is what I need. Try a little harder on my second lap.
One more lap.
Well, docked that up already. Didn't get a 1x, but lost a lot of time. even thought about where we're going to be in relation to the GR86s. I don't know how much speed they have compared to the Mazdas and these.
You have about
Raced
one
this
lap
series
of fuel left.
since it was the Pontiacs were still in it. It's terrible. It's good. Freer on the brakes than expected, and then turned in early, had to abort turning in and then try and turn again, and all awful. Push harder through here, trying to make some time up. Make up a whole second, but quite a lot. Be enough, but if it was not screwed up turn one, then it would have been a much better lap.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
The car I'm most used to is the NASCAR Legends car, and although that doesn't have ABS, you can set the brake bias so it's not so prone to locking the front. I tend to find on those it's just prone to locking one front tyre. End of session. Right, sure I don't forget to set the fuel, so let's just go iRacing setup, reload the open setup, and it's like a 6.6.
With 20 liters, it's enough for the Mazda.
One to go, next time
Well, the
by.
second class
Line
lining
up
up.
on the right side. Closed, pit road is closed.
Also, is my wheel is not screwed up yet. There's positivism. My computer's frame rate is not all that happy. You can't really see it on stream, but
Do I need to leave a gap to the Mustangs?
that would.
But not with the Mustangs. They're quick enough that the gap doesn't need to be that big. Between the GRs and the Clios, the gap needs to be maybe a little bit bigger because they're close enough in time.
Go. Cheers.
Let's leave a little bit of a gap though, yeah, Jack.
I'll give it a little bit.
Cool.
I'm rubbish at rolling starts anyway, so you'll all be past me by turn one.
I'm rubbish at driving these cars.
Hey, Adrian, congrats on pole. Are you pole up there? Oh, Philip is, but you're close.
It's going to be quite something. I'm glad the backup does 59, 60 frames a second now, because I was at 40 for a minute.
The Mazda have to leave the space with a Toyota.
Yeah, the Miatas are close enough to the Toyotas that you might want to leave, probably 3 or 4 second gap.
A 3 or 4 second gap.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, mate.
No worries, man. Just so that enough of a gap so you don't hit me in turn one. That's all I need.
Yeah, for a second I thought that, saw the name Jeff Gordon and wondered if it was 4-time, but that he spends a lot of his life driving production car challenge, so. Especially with always racing in, you know, time slots I can make from the UK, I very rarely get to race against any real NASCAR drivers. Hey, nice stripe on the back of your car, Jack.
Cheers, man.
It's nice to see another Pride car.
About to go green, stay focused.
So we don't take each other out.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
It's going to go in there, the 12 goes.
Green, green, green.
Block her into turn 1. Someone's looking 3
Good luck,
wide.
guys.
You're on the right, 3 wide.
Oh, goody.
Left side,
Careful in
2
turn
wide.
1.
Still there, hold your line. Clear, car on your left. Still there, hold your line.
Use your mirrors.
Clear.
Right.
Car right. Keep to the left.
Challenge the
Clear
one
on
car
the
too
right.
hard. Draft is going to be pretty big on this, I think. It's just staying within range of the class leader. It's the important thing. If I can. One's going to get past the 8 pretty soon, I would imagine. Back up a little bit into the stop. I don't know whether to stay in 4th or use 5th there. Right, should be able to get the 8 here. Although I'll lose the draft as soon as I pull to the outside.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Keep to the right. Stay on the right.
Yep, not going to complete it. Oh wow, frame rates.
Clear.
I'm going to be racing with 39 FPS.
God damn it, Airpan. Seriously? Sorry about that. It's alright.
Right
It's
side.
frustrating.
Clear on the right.
What happened there?
I tried to keep it out.
I think that was on me.
What are you doing, Clio? Come on, don't move right now.
Look at that one back after the race.
As if you spin, you know there's going to be a whole pack coming through. Don't just start going forward.
It's kind of gifted me second. I'd like to try and keep in the draft to the one car, but not at risk of firing it off. Surprised the Mustang has gone further ahead. Yeah, I don't think that was my fault. The guy on the inside just lost it. But we'll see. I think I'm going to lose the draft to this guy.
Javier, si quieres empujar,
That's my first one,
avisa.
X.
Pero me pillé de sopetón, por
First
favor.
of many, probably. It's currently showing me is not having enough fuel. This is worrying. Thought I calculated it correctly. Oh, why though? This is 0.54 is what I thought I did my maths on. Maybe it thinks we're going to do 13 laps rather than 12 or something. Oh well, we run out, so run out.
What the fuck?
You're back in second.
That's the lead Toyota.
Fucking idiot.
So yeah, I can't keep up with the one car. It's not going to be particularly entertaining content, but I'm not going to challenge the class leader. Gets a good run on me.
Go to fucking roof.
They're fine, there's no worries, mate. Like, I just got kind of frustrated, but I know you didn't mean to.
Hey 17, I'm not going to fight you. Yeah, I don't want to screw his race up, so... No, I just cannot keep up with the one. If he gets to me, I'm just going to let him go. Don't ruin his race. Bit of a lock up there. The good of course for him is that he's just like slowing down the straight, so finding an opportunity to get past is quite hard.
Pass on right.
So 0.5 times 12 is 6. Another 0.04 times 12 is another... I can't do the maths now in my head like that.
Thanks.
Car on your left.
0.48,
Clear.
so 12 laps should have done 6.48. And I put in 6.6, so I should have enough. I don't know why it's telling me I don't. Use a little bit on the warm-up lap, but on the rolling start, but not that much. Yeah, if I get to the back one with the 17 and just get a left off. It's a big if. No, he's just way faster than me.
Florian, stay low, please.
I didn't take an unnecessary lunge on me.
Car right.
Like that. That's
Clear
fine
on the
though.
right.
Try to dive it in if you can hold the hold it against the curb like that. It's got a class leader going for, so fair enough to want to send it. So the next Clio is 3.3 seconds behind.
Let's go.
Alright, iRacing also thinks I need 1.1 gallon. I don't know why that is.
Hey Hal, you mind if I take it through just to see if I have pace on you?
Ah,
Okay.
not the brakes. Survived it. Slowly at the 1X. After pit. It's gonna hurt me. Poor car lost quite a bit of time. Still slowing, wonder if he's got damage. Or just a slowdown maybe.
Pass on left.
A little bit wave on the brakes into there, but I don't want to risk taking someone out.
Right
Just
side.
let this guy go too.
Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
What's going on here?
Slow car ahead. Go left.
This guy doesn't need to be going defensive.
What are you doing? Need a push, Jeff?
I mean, who knows at this point? I might be put in. That guy braked so early, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm faster on straight.
Yeah, let me know if I hold you up. I mean, feel free to pass me. Like, we'll work it out. Especially,
Oops.
I got front end damage, I think.
Oof, the 10 got a good run there.
Oh,
Good run
I'm
for me,
okay.
that's for sure.
First time driving this Clio. But when I'm going to report you.
See if the 10 sends it in on the 16.
Who are you reporting? Who did what?
Someone just wiped him out going down the straight.
Oh, gosh.
Pierce, somebody report backward. He was a lapped car and crashed into me. I was leading the race, man.
We started on 6.6. We finished lap 6 halfway through the race on 3.24. So I am looking at being short on fuel, but only by a tiny amount. So, whoops, they're being short by like 0.12 gallons or
Yes, I wish
something.
people would pay attention to blue flags.
I might be able to save that much. I did some lifting and coasting. Just getting a bit of a draft off these two if they keep fighting each other.
Nice, Ryan, we're catching them.
Let's rely on that and see how that does me. Yeah, I might end up losing my position here at the end of the race due to under-fueling it. .55, 1.1, 2.2, 2.75 is how much I need to have at the end of this lap.
José, tenemos que darnos rebufos para apilarlos, ¿vale?
Seven eight, 7.6. Still looking at running out.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yep, tell me about it.
Yeah, I definitely have damage. Car 4, I'm like 4 miles an hour slow in this straight. So if you need to get by, just let me know.
So short shifting a little bit as well.
Vale, bueno.
Car is closing slowly.
I'm fine right here, Jeff. Oh, no worries. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Awkward.
Javier, no peleemos, vamos a apilar a Furcan este.
Stay on the left, clear.
So 2.2 at the end of this lap. Number 1X. So much for my safety rating. Yeah, Jeff Brown's getting closer and closer. I can't really afford to back off to let the 10 pass and then back off to let the 11 pass. That's going to put the 4 right in my lap.
Whew, I almost threw it away.
This draft is definitely helping me. Still going to run out though.
Put the grass on the braking.
It's really hard to keep in a rhythm with trying to do the clutch in it thing. While lifting and coasting to the bus stop, 10's too close behind me. It's causing drama. Yep. 11 is definitely closing on the 10 now. Just do a bit of a left while staying in gear. might try on the next lap is just easing off on the banking to let these two behind me past. We're still ahead. I can just use more of a draft off them. So now looking at making it, but engine's still going to be stumbling. Right close to being out of fuel. Sends it. I'll let him go.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Short shift. Brakes a bit.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
Last lap.
Yes, we should get the white flag this time by. If we don't unhose on fuel.
Ian, what the fuck, man?
It didn't help I gave you enough room there. I was trying to make sure you had room. Damn me in my damaged car.
Managed not to get a 1x there. Shit, gonna have to go for it.
Car on your left. Still there. Keep to the right. You're on the right. Rewind. You're on the right. Rewind. Clear.
What just
You
happened?
knocked your wheels out of alignment. White flag. Stay smooth.
On my wheels, please. No.
By the way, Adrian, it didn't look like I
You knocked
touched
your
you,
wheels
so
out
it
of
was either
alignment.
net code or I'm not sure what happened. Did you just lose control?
Well, that was the thing that happened. Let's go look at it while I'm towing.
How I survived that, I never know.
Yeah, wow, that wasn't on me.
If anybody wants this Mustang set up, let me know. I'll stand it after the race on a shirt.
Well,
Definitely, I love it, man.
I built it off of Road America.
yep, I'm not going to finish because
I can see it.
you can't.
This is one of my first race with this car.
Once the white flag's out, you can't leave the pit, so... that sucks.
Hey, Adrian, I don't know if your mic's working. It was the last one, but if I hit you, on my screen, I definitely didn't hit you. Just all of a sudden you rotated.
It could have been me, mate. I'm really sorry if it was. I didn't mean to.
There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
You guys behind me are going to catch him.
That's right, I'm done.
What it looks like. A man.
Good one, Jonathan.
Thank you. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna try to set up.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything on mic about what happened there. That's just
I'm
unfortunate.
showing you sneak.
Yeah, suddenly just had a face full of Toyota.
Taking advantage of a damaged man, Sean. I can live with yourself.
What happened to me? 2 Toyotas happened to me.
Sorry, AJ, if it was my fault, mate. Really. Sorry if it was mine. Apologies.
Yeah, no worries, these things happen. I mean, you could have kept it closer to the yellow line maybe, but, you know, it's fine.
Well, thanks for being magnanimous.
Great, Sam.
I shared that Mustang setup that I used with everybody. If anybody wants it, be sure to save it.
Just watch it from a TV angle.
First check, thank you.
If you can't wait in the car, take a picture or something.
I'm just watching it back, Jeff. And I'm inconclusive now. I think I just drifted ever so slightly and you drifted the other way, I think. But I don't think I turned my wheel at all.
Might have been possible for me to right it from there, but...
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
I turned my wheel the other way, but there was a pack of cars coming.
Yeah, I mean, my wheel didn't move. I went straight, but it doesn't really look like you moved into me either. I think it was netcode, because I think when you started rotating, that is like the touch, and we were close enough that netcode could have caught us there, honestly.
Hey, what lap is it? I'll look at it.
It's lap 11. We were lap 11 about, just shy of the start finish.
I mean, my view on it is that I think that was my code.
I don't think it was up to lap 10.
I think the 10 just did start to drift up, because it only starts to rotate there, and the guy's already off.
Yeah, I'm looking really hard at my steering input, and I don't move my steering.
I didn't turn you. I think it was netcode. I don't think you really drifted. I think you just got caught up in the wonderful world of iRacing.
So for one more view of it then.
I feel bad for AJ. You're just an innocent bystander on the other side.
Yeah, I was in a bit of an awkward position. I'd only just put enough fuel in, so I was trying to save a bit by drafting you two, and then the 4 caught up, and I was forced to race you, and it happens. I am okay with it.
Being on your roof's not good though, is it, mate? Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm watching it now, and that looks like netcode to me. Because there was definitely a gap between you guys.
Yeah, just saying in chat that, like...
Oh, well, thanks, guys, and sorry about that. A good race other than that. Just keep practicing.
Yep, good luck, have fun, guys. And remember, I shared my Mustang setup, and I wanted it.
Yeah, just saying in chat that, like... what was I saying?
Bye.
Yeah, that I could have maybe righted it by
It's fast.
turning the wheel and stuff, but I'd seen cars coming with a relative. I didn't want to be messing around in the middle of the track trying to get my car back on four wheels and cause a wreck, so it's safer just to exit. Well, yeah, the car's almost on me when I exited, so that was the right call. That just sucks. Anyway, let's go see what other incidents happened. Oh, bit of contact there. One done. Oh, 21 just loses it. As does the 7. The birds aren't real, car. Birds are not real. Look it up. Google it. Important public service announcement. Whoops. There. Oh yes, this is the one where I think this was my fault. This guy just... Yep. Nothing to do with me. Just lose the rears? No, he's just turning way too early. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Then all kinds of awkwardness happen, I think. He attempts a bad rejoin. I think the 20 was aiming a little bit low for car being on the inside there. It's my gut feeling on it. No, the 9 was exactly going to... I don't know. There's also been a netcode involved as well, but... Crunch. Oof, some awkward attempts at 4 wide here. Oh no! Someone just gets hooked. loops it. So Toyota thought that the assumed that the Clio was going to go all the way to the left. Gets loose, it's going to snap back. Nope, catches the wall, keeps going. Controls the back of the 20. Slowing on lap 6. Whoa, what? 20 just loses control there. Not deliberate at first, but... So gets squirty on the brakes. Takes up the 6. He loops it. 75 loops it. Car loops it. Speed and banging. Oh, 21 turns in. 6 is there. And they both go for a synchronized spin. I've already seen this one for a ranch. Oh. Oh, that was the race that happened. Thank you if you watched. See you next week.